You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit.
He was chilling.
I'm coming out the building. He like, yo,
I got
around. Too much beef, cream, all these. Move him to Battery Park. He can't go back to his mom's crib. They gonna kill him over there. Straight to Battery Park. Like that. It's a difference. Like
that's love.
Jay-Z never really like. All right, Memphis Bleek, you would say is his friend, but it was different for us. I think me and 50 was more friends than Jay-Z.
Why you gonna do that?
I'm not.
I'm only saying.
You trying to say? You trying to say Bleek?
I'm just saying.
You don't try to do that. Bleek doing good. Don't do that.
I'm not saying he not. There you go,
I'm not.
Did they sell drugs like in the same area? Like, was they around? I don't know if they really.
Yeah.
I seen like I was on a block with it. Like,
but
was out.
You can't use that as.
No, listen. What I'm saying is, it was more. I feel like I'm not. I could compare it to Jay to say, you know, Jay and Bleek. But I'm saying to you, I feel like me and Fifth had more of a friendship because Jay-Z was more.
It's the year of the man that used to stand next to his man, right? Like, meaning, like, I think Fifth Star will drop a podcast right now. It'll go through the roof. I think Tony Yayo will drop a podcast right now. It'll go through the roof. I think Jungle will drop a podcast right now. It'll go through the roof.
I seen something Tony Yayo said, Hov don't look out for me like 50 look out for him.
Oh, word? He said that?
I just want to clear that up. Hov don't have to.
All right.
You know what I mean?
All right. Okay.
I'm chewing a lie on my own.
Right.
If Hov look out, I'm telling you, I'll be up there.
Right.
So when y'all see me out here, that's the Blizzle budget. But back to you, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but I just want to let you know Hov don't have to.
Right. So
you spoke about how
Jay don't look.
They'll look up a Bleek like Fifth look out for you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I just want to clear that up. Hov don't have to.
And then he said he eat his home halal.
You know what I mean?
right. Okay.
I'm chewing a lie on my own.
He eats on his own. I eat on my own too.
Right.
On my own too. I just came off tour.
Right.
When have you seen Bleek on tour? On his own. Jay-Z is not a bad guy. Bleek is not a bad guy. I'm not saying it. I'm saying to you that Jay-Z was all business with them niggas. When Buck picked up on his taxes, 50 a piece or more. When Prodigy bought a house and needed more money, 50 a piece or more. Prodigy are paying back. The thing with 50 is it was business and we was friends. I don't feel like Bleek was Jay-Z friend. I don't feel like Young Guns was Jay-Z friend. It came to a point where 50 was helping Siegel. Siegel was left in the dust. Let's keep it real. That's how I looked at it.
That's why you got niggas like Yayo talking about, Jay don't take care of nigga. I don't need Jay to go on tour.
Yo, smoke hard coke,
Yo, chill. Yo, chill.
You look like you need to be taken care of, nigga. You look like you need to go to the dentist. You need to look like you need to brush your teeth. You look like you need hygiene, nigga. You look like you need help. Tell your man 50 send you an ounce or something, yo.
You do need
You
that
might
help.
need
That's
2
why-
ounces, nigga.
that's why
Paid
you
in full
looking to
movie,
see-
nigga. I got a G for every bump in your face, nigga. I promise you that, nigga. I promise you that, nigga.
That's why he worried about
Peon, you broke, nigga. You know
See?
I got it, nigga. What's
Don't-
up? The
Ain't
bag
nobody-
is up. The bolsa.
Hey, yo.
Hey, Flea, where the bolsa at, Flea?
Let me finish that off. Ain't nobody taking care of niggas over here, B.
Pardon me.
Nah, you good, my nigga. I love it. Niggas deserve it. They need to hear it because they bugging out here. All these niggas worrying about who taking care of who. We take care of we.
What up, my people? You tuned into the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit. Check this. Man, Jim Jones, Memphis Bleek, Tony Yayo. This all started from Tony Yayo, which is a weird argument and talking point. Is he pretty much said, "Oh my friend is more of a friend than your friend." Like what is we talking about, Tony? He said, "I feel like he really didn't even have a point." He even when he said it, Gilly and Wallow and Uncle Murder laughed. They all laughed when he said the shit. They're like, "What is this nigga talking about?" What? He said, "I feel like Jay really wasn't friends with them. It was just business." Okay, so what? Yeah, I feel like me and 50 was friends. Okay, that's cool. Like that's what's up. You got a friend. You got a friend, Tony. Yeah, yo, that's great. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. You got a friend. That's nice. But why is you trying to say that other people ain't friends just because you got a friend? Like I don't get that. I don't get that at all. And he's saying, "Oh well, when we was broke, or when who was it? Not Young Thug, but Young Buck. When Young Buck needed money for taxes, 50 broke him off, gave him money for the taxes. And when I needed this and that, he broke me off. That's what's up. That's 50 being a good friend. Shout out to 50 for doing that. That's real nigga shit right there. But Memphis Bleek said, look, me and Jay-Z, we are tight. We're cool, right? But I don't need another man to look out for me. I got myself. Like, it really ain't bragging, right? It really ain't bragging if you was down on the dirt and you needed some paper. You need somebody to help you out. He said, look, we don't need another man to go on tour with us. We don't need another man because Tony Yayo goes on tour with 50 Cent. And he said, oh, Memphis Bleek don't go on tour. When he got to go on tour? Maybe Memphis Bleek don't want to go on tour. He don't have to. He run businesses and all that. Maybe he don't got to go on tour if you don't want to. Maybe that's the reason. But he's saying, like Memphis Bleek is saying, I don't need another man to look out for me, right? And then Jim Jones, shout out to Jim Jones, man. That's why he one of my favorite rappers and really favorite people to watch his interviews and everything, because this nigga be going, he be going full tilt. He be going all out. When he did somebody, he going in. Pause. He said, look, y'all smoking hard coke. Memphis was like, what? Like, hold on. He said, y'all smoking hard coke over there. What is y'all talking about? And then he said, this nigga killed me. He said, I got a G for every bump on your face. Because, Tony Yayo got that acne or bumps on his face and shit. He said, I got a G for every bump on your face. Jim Jones be taking me. Like, just straight crashed out. Like, it wasn't, like, they just brought him up and Jim Jones just went straight in. I didn't even know they even had any beef like that. Like, and I bet you, I'm willing to bet Tony Yayo gonna say something to respond to Jim Jones, because he went in on this nigga. What else he said? He said, y'all smoking hard coke. He said, I got a G for every bump. He said, tell 50 that, he said, you look like you need help. Tell 50 to loan you an ounce, maybe 2 ounces, right? So he's saying, look, you need help. And look, Tony Yayo said he was on tour. Now, does Tony Yayo go on tour by himself? I don't think he does. I don't believe he does. I could be wrong, but I don't think he does. I think he goes on tour with 50 because people want to see 50, right? That's the main attraction. And then they also want to see the G Unit, right? But if it was just G Unit or just Tony Yayo, if it was just Tony Yayo, I don't know how many people going to that concert. To be honest, I don't know how many people go, because like how many, like he been on he been on a few hits as far as with 50 Cent and G Unit, but just himself, he's not that great of an artist just by himself. Forget the G Unit, forget 50. Tony Yayo by himself ain't got a real big catalog for real. Everything that really went up and was going was shit with G Unit and with 50 Cent. By himself, he really did not move. He didn't make an impact. He don't move the needle like that. And look, I'm a G Unit fan. Tony Yayo, I'm not gonna lie, I bought Tony Yayo's first album because I was all in. When G Unit came out, I was all into it. I had a G Unit tank top. Nigga, I was like, it was G Unit and Dipset. And Dipset was more of my favorite. I like Dipset more, but I was full tilt on G Unit back in the day. Back in like whenever they came out. After I was like probably like in like 16, 17, 18, somewhere around there. You know what I mean? And yeah, they met G Unit and 50 made a big impact. That first album that they came out with G Unit, that shit is hard. It go. You can almost play every song on that thing. So I'm a G Unit fan, but as far as Tony Yayo, like he don't just make an impact by himself. And same with really Memphis Bleek. I had the Memphis Bleek album too. I'm not gonna lie. He had that one song that just slumped. I forget what it was, but the beat on that, the bass on that. If you played it in a car and you had 12s, that shit was slumping. And it was featuring, damn man, I can't remember that song for shit. But the bass on that, whatever beat he was rapping on, and it was a hot song. Like it was like a chart topper. Like it was all over 106 and Park. It was a good song. But I forget how it went. But man, I used to play that thing. I used to come down slumping down the street. That thing had so much bass in it. Like the whole beat was all bass damn near. Like it was all bass. But Memphis Bleek by himself, he's kind of like a Tony Yayo too. Like he needs like the Jay-Z and all of them to really make an impact as far as a concert or a tour and shit, right? And Jim Jones, you already know how I feel about Jim Jones. He's in my top 5 rappers of all time. He can go on tour whenever. He got so many hits, so many classics. He got hits on top of hits. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, though. Jim Jones crashing out on Tony Yayo. Like, share, subscribe. We got memberships, $1.99 a month. Shout out to the 2 members, Angela Reddick, John Paul. Keep your head up and your eyes open. I'm out.
You're now listening to the 7 Day